reading, listening, you know how we tend to listen to something consecutively. I'm in Chaitanya Bhagavat and Madhya Leela, and it is, the title of the chapter is Yamaraj Performs Sankirtan. Very happy.
It's one of the Mahājas, right? Okay. 12 Mahājas.
Oh yes. But they were, and why do you know why Yamaraj was so joyful and in Sankirtan with Shiva and so many others? Can you guess? Yamaraj, why was he so joyful?
Because of the event of Mahaprabhu. Because of Mahaprabhu was...
Well, because of Mahaprabhu, but it was after he saw how Jagai and Madai were absolved from their sins, and then such mercy he'd never seen, and these sinful persons, like the description of the endless pit of the record of all of their sins, and all this we can just throw in the ocean, and then I never saw such things. Then Yamaraj starts to dance and chant in ecstasy. It's actually beautiful. Vrindavan Das Thakur. But I won't play it because it's kind of, we should play Gurudev or Guru Maharaj. But this is my waiting in the airport listening. And but now up to Madhya Leela, chapter 14, so more than halfway through the book.
And Chaitanya Bhagavat Maharaj, this is like, we don't have from the Havaman, right?
We have in Bengali. The book. We have in Bengali. This is taken from Madhusūdan, who was Jayapataka's secretary, and he translated it. So it's it's what we have. It's so ISKCON translation, you can say. So it's what we have, and we don't rest on every word because we don't know perfectly how well it was done. But definitely we get the gist. And Krishnadas Kaviraj is always referring us to Chaitanya Bhagavat. Anyway, the other day we were listening to Guru Maharaj, and the thing is I have different folders, but I was wanting to go back to it. Are you broadcasting now?
Yes.
To where? Huh?
YouTube, Facebook.
Right now? Well, dear devotees, we hear we're being broadcast, but actually it's the Adivas day of the 10th anniversary. We're in London, the West London Temple. 10th anniversary of Mahaprabhu coming here to the West London Temple. So in one sense, you can say the 10th anniversary of the official opening of the temple. But everyone's doing something except me and one or two here in the temple room. So it's a little difficult for us to have a kirtan and everything because we don't have sufficient for a kirtan. So I'm actually not so sure there really is any necessity to broadcast. But we can we can listen to Guru Maharaj, which is what I was going to do. And it's a little lonely in here, in one sense. So, whether you want to really broadcast an evening program, but they're putting up pandals and everyone's doing something. And the devotees who have arrived today, 9 devotees have arrived today, and one more is due in 22 minutes, 7:30. Jadu Gopal from Ireland. And everyone's busy. They're all busy doing things.
We cannot hear you because the televisions are outside and we're watching as we're doing a seva.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you and see you. We're watching and listening in all the areas.
Oh, okay. So the devotees here are all listening. It's just that they're not in the temple room. They're in the kitchen. They're in the chopping room, the prasadam hall where they're chopping vegetables and preparing, and they're listening and they're watching. And there are many devotees. So we understand that here in the temple itself there are many devotees. So at least you can share, as it were, being in the temple yourself, whether you're in the kitchen or the prasadam hall, or whether you are at home, same, but different. So what I can do, because we can't sing any kirtan, what I would like to do is, first of all, to do something which always is an eye-opener for us all. That is to read the translation for the Sāraswat-ārati. Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Re Jaya Re Jaya, Gaura Saraswati. And this, because this arati song is composed by Śrīla Guru Maharaj, as you all know most likely, but it is an amazing song giving us Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. And Mahaprabhu is giving us Radha Krishna, and on most of the altars established by Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he established Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna, and for the purpose of preaching, that people will ask, because in India, basically everyone knows Radha Krishna. So Radha Krishna they know, but then they say, who's this on the left, they say, but it's like we say on the right, because on the right of the subject, the Lord is the subject. Who is that on the right of Krishna? And it's Mahaprabhu. So this, I just need a moment to find it. So this Jaya Re Jaya Re Jaya is composed by Śrīla Guru Maharaj for the deities of Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna, and specifically for deities of Mahaprabhu, Gandhava and Govinda Sundar in Navadip. But the whole understanding of who is Mahaprabhu is coming from here. So Jaya Re, Jaya Re, Jaya Gaura Saraswati. And so as we never tire of the Maha Mantra, we never tire of reading Bhagavad Gita, never tire of reading the books of Gurudev, Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. And similarly, we never tire of hearing these compositions of Guru Maharaj. So Jaya Re, Jaya Re, Jaya Gaura Saraswati, Bhakti Vinoda Noya Karuna Murati. All glories, all glories, all glories to Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is intimately connected with Śrīla Bhakti Vinod Thakur and is an embodiment of Gauranga's mercy. So Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the embodiment of Gauranga's mercy. You manifested devotional service to Lord Gauranga, which is beneficial to the whole universe. So, all Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Your pure devotional conclusions are effulgent with absolute knowledge. So, first to Guru, to Śrīla Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Guru Maharaj addressing Guru, and then Radha Shyama Ekatanu, Dakshe Gaura Rai, Bhame Radha Madhye Swayam Shyama Gopajaya. More or less, you can understand. All glories to Sri Radha and Shyama Krishna, who are combined in the one body of Sri Gauranga, who is on the right side. Glories to Srimati Radharani, who is on the left side, as we mentioned just now, in relation to the subject. The deity is looking this way, to their right, to their left. So, all glories to Gauranga, who is on the right, and all glories to Srimati Radharani, who is on the left side. And glories to him who is in the middle, and who is none other than the supreme cowherd boy, Sri Shyama Sundar. Braja Rasa Nava Bhave Nava Dipe Raje. So the rasa of Braja, Vrindavan, is present in Navadip in a new mood. When this sweet, then Udare Madhura Raga Abhinava Saje. When this sweet loving sentiment is mixed with magnanimity, then it shows itself as uniquely beautiful. Madhura Rasa is the essence of Brajadham, and the pastimes of Mahaprabhu take it to its highest perfection. Radha bhava kanti ongi kori bhalomati dakshine asana rasa gorima dekate. Earnestly accepting Sri Radha's mood and beauty, he has taken his place on the right, Gauranga, on the right to show his glorious position. And in India, then the custom is, who you see someone seated on the right, they are your seniors, and you seated on the left are the juniors, this way. Radha rasa trayosvada rahasya prayasa niraki prafulla radha mukhe mondo hasa. Seeing Krishna's mischievous desire to understand the glory of her love, Krishna's wonderful sweetness that only she can relish through her transcendental qualities, and the happiness she feels from Krishna's sweet love for her, Radharani is very pleased, and there is a subdued smile on her face that he's going to taste what she's tasting. Then, oh, I'm a little happy about this. There is a subdued smile on her face. Then Madhye Rohi Bankshi Rave Ghoshi Bankshidhara Radhara Sampare Ami Gauranga Sundara. So this is Mahaprabhu thinking, Radhara Sampare Ami Gauranga Sundara. So Madhya Rohi, in the middle, Bankshidhara, player of the Bankshi flute, is playing his flute, thinking that only by the wealth of Radharani do I become Gauranga Sundar. This is Srila Guru Maharaj pointing out, this is what Krishna is thinking. That cowherd boy, the flute player, he's got a mischievous, what's his mischievous? Seeing Krishna's mischievous desire to understand her glory. Then he's now thinking, only by the wealth of Radharani do I become Gauranga Sundar. So he's thinking, Radhara Sampade Ami Gauranga Sundara. And still thinking, this is Mahaprabhu, my most cherished form is revealed in the temple of Radharani's heart. And that highest manifestation of myself can be attained only by worshipping Gauranga. This is what Guru Maharaj is explaining. Krishna's thinking, my most cherished form is revealed in the temple of the heart of Radharani. And that highest manifestation of myself, this is Krishna. Oh, there's the topmost manifestation of me is in her heart. So that highest manifestation of myself can be attained only by worshipping Gauranga, because he's taking that mood. Because just now he said, only by the wealth of Radharani do I become Gauranga Sundar, and only that highest manifestation of myself can be attained by worshipping Gauranga, me. This is what he's saying, that when I will become Gauranga. Okay, so now, that was what Krishna was thinking. Now, Nadia Prakashe Mahaprabhu Gauranidhi Patita Pavana Deva Milla Illa Vidhi. By the Lord's divine arrangement, the Supreme Savior of the fallen souls appeared in Nadia as the most beloved Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. E Rupa Arati Brahma Shambhu Agochara Gaura Bhakta Kripa Patra Matra Siddhi Sara. This type of divine worship of Mahaprabhu is beyond the vision of even Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva. Only by receiving the mercy of a devotee of Lord Gauranga can one attain such perfection. Sri Swarupa, Ramananda, Rupa, Sanatana, Sri Raghu, Jiva Adi, Kripai, Deke, Bhakta Jana. So only by the mercy of Sarup Damodar, Ramananda Roy, Rupa, Sanatana, Raghunathan, Jiva and their associates do the devotees attain that vision. Jaya Guru Gaura Radha Govinda Sundara. Ah yes, Jaya Guru Gaura Radha Govinda Sundara. Jaya Rao Bhakta Vrinda Nitya Nirantara. All glories to Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga, Sri Radha and Sri Govinda Sundara. O devotees, always sing their eternal glories. Jaya Dao Bhakta Vrinda Nitya Nirantara. There. Jadu Gopal Prabhu, look at that. We predicted 10 minutes later, so just see, not only on time, early. Jadu Gopal Prabhu, we predicted your arrival. We heard your coming joyfully and announced your arrival before you came. So Jadu Gopal Prabhu has come all the way from Limerick by some special mystic yoga process. Only now can anyone come so easily from Limerick to Hatton Cross, Chaitanya Saraswat-ārati, West London chapter. Prabhu, good to see you. All good? All right, super. Welcome. So Prabhu, settle in, and everyone's very busy, but we are just having a little program for the satisfaction of Mahaprabhu and Guru and Giriraj and the Vaishnava.
2 minutes, I just get a drink.
Yes. No rush. And you see, when we see devotees, automatically feel happy. Hare Krishna. All right. So, any question from anybody? A couple of days ago, I said, okay, devotees are always making so much noise, doing many things. But then I said, I know how to shut up the devotees. I just ask, any questions from anybody? And then sit there.
Best way to make everyone silent.
Yeah, everyone was suddenly, very quiet. It's all good, we don't need questions. But we can. And today is Friday, as well as the Adivas. Adivas just simply means the day before. Adivas of a festival. And Gurudev told, well, arrival, he's already Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is already Mahaprabhu. He's been worshipped before coming here. If it's 10 years, that means 2014. And he must have been worshipped for 30 years before he's come here. He was worshipped in London, in Harrogate, and then West London again. So Mahaprabhu was worshipped a long time. Dayara Gauranga Prabhu? You knew Dayara Gauranga Prabhu? No. Dayara Gauranga was worshipping him in Harrogate, and maybe before that he was worshipped, but that must be around 1985. No, that's not correct. 1985. Not sure. But anyway, for more than 20 years, maybe not 30 years. I'm not very good with the chronology of dates. So he'd been worshipped a long time before he came.
But in London or another place?
In the north of England, there was it was meant to be being a centre, but a rented place somehow came to the devotees, but no devotees ever really came to the rented place. In Harrogate. And then this Mahaprabhu was worshipped in East London, along with Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna there, and for quite a long time also. So it's not that it's his installation, but his arrival day. And I think more or less marking the opening of the temple, when all the paperwork, the purpose, the registration, the certificate allowed to have the public and all these things, can cook for the public. And I mean, so much went into making the place. It's not just you buy and then, okay, now it's as it is. And they had to have toilets and showers and many things, because it was a school before, it was not a residence, as we heard. And we see how much work devotees put in themselves. And that's why this property, how Krishna arranged that the general public, they didn't want this property because it needed so much work done to it. And of course, in Europe, if you get contractors in to do things, it's super expensive. But the devotees, with their own energy, they did the needful and called the contractors for things you have to have them for, but you don't need a contractor to lay a floor or clean a floor or paint the walls.
By installation, we mean worship of the deity.
The arrival. Installation. Installation is inviting the Lord to come into the deity. So the carpenter can make a statue, but we don't worship statues, we worship the Lord. And so the Lord is invited to come to the deity.
That's
This way. So
it doesn't necessarily mean the deity on the altar.
No, it's installation. The deity on the altar will have been installed at some point.
It can be installed without being on the altar.
But who did install this deity?
Did he? I don't know. You have to ask somebody.
Yeah.
I'm here to celebrate 10 years of having arrived. I don't know the whole history at all. I was in India, basically, and so, but we know something of the deities in some places in the world. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, probably it will be told.
Explain
tomorrow.
Yeah, but the detail of this deity, probably Devashish would know most, Saraswati would probably know the most. Maybe others who have been around a while will know. And perhaps I know the least, so I pretty much told you everything I know, so that's kind of where it is, isn't it? Hare Krishna. Well, I wonder, did I bookmark? Sorry, I am looking for something.
We are not worshipping Radharani. We are worshipping Mahaprabhu.
We worship Radha Krishna and we worship Mahaprabhu.
No, I mean, it's in this, like Śrīla B.R says, that this prem, this gift of prem, it's given by Mahaprabhu.
Yes.
By worshipping Mahaprabhu.
Yes.
Not by worshipping Radharani, but like Radharani in the form of Mahaprabhu or something.
But we don't worship Radharani separately also. Radha Krishna and Radha Krishna combined is Mahaprabhu. And without worshipping Mahaprabhu, we more or less have no access to entrance into Radha Krishna Leela. Because Krishna is not recruiting. He's engaging in his activities, but in Krishna, in his recruiting manifestation, is Gauranga. And who is the recruit? Who is it who wants to recruit to serve Krishna? Is Radharani. And it's so Radha Krishna. This is our line. Radha Krishna as Mahaprabhu. And you've seen Matala Harijana Kirtana Range Pujal Ragapata Gaurava Bange, this shloka, the Dairam, are very famous. And this is our position. We are worshipping Radha Krishna. We're not worshipping Radha Krishna, but we are worshipping Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu, and it's in the balanced way. We're certainly worshipping Radha Krishna. And what is worship also? It is in South India, a lot of Vidi Marg, so the rules and regulation, but worship means with heart. We are worshipping, honoring the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, but through Guru and Gauranga. And again, original Guru is who? Nityananda. Recently we had Baladev's appearance day, and so many beautiful things about Baladev. We forget how many beautiful things are there about Baladev. And Baladev is the first Guru. He's coming to engage in the service of Krishna. Krishna makes another one of him to render service and make all arrangement. And that is in Krishna Leela, and how the whole creation comes. And then he is Nityananda Prabhu. And Vrindavan and Navadip are non-different. Except here, one beautiful thing here is, in Mahaprabhu's pastimes, there is no intimacy of male and female and everything. In Mahaprabhu, the perfect sannyasi. But yet, now I don't have it anymore, but yet, in that the verses there, then Krishna's Madhura Rasa is taken to its highest level by adding that magnanimity of distribution. And then we think that is amazing. And that is coming through Mahaprabhu. Although nothing is seen outwardly, but by the separation, that intensity, then it brings Madhura Rasa to the highest place. I read that translation. Jaya Re, Jaya Re Gaura Saraswati. Yes, the rasa of Braja. So Braja rasa, Nava Bhave, Nava Dipe Raje, Uddare Madhura Raga, Abhinava Saje. So the rasa of Vrindavan, Braja, is present in Navadip in a new mood. When this sweet loving sentiment of Vrindavan is mixed with magnanimity, then it shows itself as uniquely beautiful. And then Madhura Rasa, Madhurya, Kaivalya Raga, Brajera Nijasa. Madhura Rasa is the essence of Brajadham. Everybody knows. And the next, Prapti Parakashta Tahe, Gauranga Vilasa. And the pastimes of Mahaprabhu take it to its highest perfection. I mean, I can't discuss it too much, but it's something to think about, all these things, the highest things given by Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. Let me just see. Okay. Let's see. A few minutes, because we don't have those listening, we don't have a kirtan party here. You can hear the sounds of savor in the background, most likely. And so, we do have lots of things to hear and read. So here there's something to hear, and I've got some bookmarks, because we can use bookmarks. If you have an Android, nobody's worked out how to do it on an Apple, out of the devotees I've asked. Sorry about that, but on an Android, using what's it called, smart book reader, smart audio book reader. There's an app there. You can put bookmarks, so many bookmarks for things that you hear if you have a folder of audio files. And so here I have a bookmark, Magnanimous Sweetness. So let's hear from Guru Maharaj something, because we can. Or because we can, maybe everything sounds very quiet. Oh well, here's me saying because we can. Hare Krishna. Well, it shows it's connected. Oh, volume?
Magnanimous sweetness. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
So Jai Śrīla Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Śrīla Bhakti Rakṣak Śrīdhar Dev-Goswāmī Maharaj ki Jai. So I really don't know what else is here. We heard 4 words so far. Magnanimous sweetness and Hare Krishna.
Lord, the other day take some prasadam.
Yes, but first we want to deal with you.
I'm doing very well, but still I must try to attend you. It is my duty to do so as much as I can. I think imperative duty.
Imperative duty.
As the other time.
Actually, Guru Maharaj here is with some of the senior devotees from ISKCON, so perhaps it isn't much the best thing to play just now, and there is going to be dialogue between those devotees. So I can choose another, but that magnanimous sweetness, that's where it began. That was the beginning of the tape, and it said that. And now, okay, I have another bookmark here, we'll try another one. It says, best ever. So, what can I say? We get lots of best evers, actually, I have to say. So let's see.
Even in the form of sound only, through our ear, our real our real welfare begins to arise. Saramangalam Srimadasatam.
So through here.
With all the resources, Saramangalam Srimadasatam, resources of all welfare, it is surcharged with full of wealth. infinitely. Śrīmad-āsatam, Madhusūdan Mahārāja, and those that can deal with these things, they can distribute these things to the world, they are the really the giver, they are the benevolent, they are the kind-hearted, none else. They use enough. These are not love. Others hopeless and disappointed. Only this sort of transaction should be continued in the world to save the souls from the suffering from the disease of mortal connection. This is like nectar, the divine Bhagavad Katha. So go on with this transaction, always giving. And if you give, you will have supply from the higher position. If you are sincere to give it, you will have no want in your capital. The capital will be supplied as much as you can give it to others. So you will have connection with the infinite souls. Go on. Whoever will find, you only talk about him, with him about Krishna only. Mahaprabhu says, Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Prema. No other engagement. Whatever you will find, any soul, try to save him from this desert of mortality. Krishna Buddhis, Amar Ajnaya Guru Hoya Tarai Desh, I command you, don't be afraid. Take the position of Guru, the giver, and give it to all, everyone. Amar Ajnaya Tarai Desh, Kabhu na batibe tumhare vishaya tarango. I say that the influence of Maya won't be able to capture you as a reaction. I say. And you will find in this transaction myself in you backing. If you obey my command for distribution to one and all, then here you will find me, that I am there backing you in this work. Whenever we time Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Just now Chinmoy Devru is working on a video, and where he's putting the subtitles on the video, and in this video Srila Gurudev is saying about, he says, I don't like the word preaching, which is something that we sometimes reflect on, this preaching. And then Chintamani came out with people reaching, this expression. But Gurudev saying this word preaching, but inspiring. We have to inspire others. And this is Guru Mahārāja, the dynamo of inspiration. And Gurudev, the dynamo of inspiration. And in that handwritten, those handwriting directions of Gurudev, and there he's saying to give inspiration for others in the line of in inspiration. Actually, I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like to give inspiration. The other side, Krishna consciousness in the line of Gauranga, in the line of Guru Mahārāja. This way. But Guru Mahārāja is so lively. This boombox is very basic. It's for all the the hip-hop music, really. But there's no control to stop the bass, and this has got the bass on 0, absolute 0, so, what can I do? I can't do this. But how enthusiastic, you can hear Guru Maharaj's voice, how enthusiastic. Hare Krishna. So anyway, I had that caption there, best ever. Someone stranded outside the door. I would ask you the combination, but we're on Facebook, so don't tell me the combination of the door. Hare Krishna. Really, I'm doing a little bit of a one-man show in here. So, we're broadcasting, but we want to do something good. We're here with Mahaprabhu, I assume. We're here with Mahaprabhu's maybe Pujari as well. But we want to do something good. Mahaprabhu's eating, so we've heard a bit of his glories. And here, Guru Maharaj telling us the urgency to give Krishna consciousness from the desert of mortality. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we're going to end here today. We've come, and tomorrow will be the opposite. Tomorrow will be full house and overflowing, and I'm surprised that the British have got faith in the weatherman. They never had faith in the weatherman when I was young, but they are telling it's going to rain tomorrow. East Bedfont, Friday, Saturday. Well, they may be right. Who knows? When I was young, no one believed the weather forecaster. They always came out with strange things. But here you're near the airport, and they probably can predict a bit better today with computers and everything. They can probably predict better. Yeah, what can I say? All right. So with who is here? Mini Hari Haraya Nama Krishna. What do you want to do? All the decorations? Yes, show the decorations. Okay, dear devotees, we're going to chant Hari Haraya Nama Krishna. So we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, chant Hare Krishna, be happy. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Now you can cut it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nitai go.